Hello everybody, Kaiwaza with you. Welcome back to my channel and yet another video. Happened again. Tuesday's discount day at senior discount day at Savers and all the other thrift stores, but I always try and go to Savers because that is the best discount, 30%. But I wasn't going to go this week and I wasn't planning on it, and I was just kind of lounging around and the little voice just said, go to Savers. And I usually try and pay attention to those voices, so I was like, well, okay, whatever. So I went and ended up making quite a haul that I was not expecting in terms of records. Not expecting it. But let me show you the other things I got first before the records, because I did haul some interesting stuff. So as you know, I usually try and get beads and sort of tribally chunky things, whatever, to make like tiki necklaces out of. I get tiki carvings and I like to restring them with different beads and whatever. But I haven't gotten any tikis lately because I haven't, been going anywhere and none have been showing up and whatever. And I still am getting like beads. So like I still get necklaces, which I got here, for the beads. But I was thinking, this week, I've sort of lately started taking to necklaces again, like bracelets. Like I didn't wear bracelets for a long time. And all of a sudden I find myself wanting to wear them again. And so I really like this one, yeah? This is kind of a cool, I like these beads. Anyway, I haven't worn bracelets for a long time. So I thought, John, why don't you have a million beads and no tikis to make with them? Why don't you, maybe you should just make bracelets. I mean, how hard can it be, right? Can't be harder than making necklaces, really. So I started just to this morning actually to like look at some YouTube videos to see, okay, how, different, whether to use stretchy cord or leather cording, which I have, or how to make the different kinds of knots or different things, what I wanted to do, watch some of them and figure out what to do. So I'll be doing that and I'll figure out something, and I'm going to do some bracelets. Exotic bracelets. I did pick up a tie. I love the vintage ties, and I thought this one was really cute. It was only $1.99, and I also thought, particularly because this is what I'm usually doing with them now, is tying them as bow ties, is that this one would make kind of a cute bow tie. I thought I like it, so I got that. I got a package of CDR music CDs, because the unit that I have, that's what you do. You record the vinyl onto a CD, right? Kind of old school, but that's what it is. So, and it's getting a little bit harder to find digital music CDs. There's not as many of them. You can't just use like regular CDRs on this unit. It's got to be a digital music. It has to be. And this, of course, at 30% off for 10. I normally order them in great big old stacks from China every so often, but at $4.99 with the discount, this comes out to, about the same price as I was paying for the stacks. So I just picked these up while I was there. Likewise, the sets, like I don't leave them in like this. I take them out and put them in these individual sleeve things with the liner notes and whatever. It takes up a lot less room. I can fit like, 100 into a box instead of like a big box. So yeah, I got, this was pretty cheap too with the discount. Now, this is the question this is the purchase you will probably question my sanity on. I picked this up and I looked at it and walked away from it. Went about my shopping, got done with everything before checkout, came back to it and thought, I love this. It's really not for me because my decor is tiki lounge and I can't really use this. But I think I'm probably the only person in Hawaii that would even get it or understand it or appreciate it somehow. And I kind of wanted to save it and maybe use it or maybe give it to someone. I don't know, but I just feel like it's such a special piece. It's so horrible. And there was a lady standing next to me that was looking at some paintings and things, and she kind of laughed when I picked it up, and she had said, wow, I do I vintage shop a lot, she said, and I also do some reselling, and I've been doing it for about 40 years. And she said, I have never seen the likes of that. That is truly unique because it is somebody's creation. Okay. I have to warn you, if you're afraid of clowns, there's a big old clown on it. So look out. It's scary. It's so weird. Okay. Now, plastic frame, which I love it even more. It's not, but it looks like a paint by number, right? It looks like a paint by number. It isn't though, it's just a print, whatever. But then whoever created this, whatever their idea was, I don't think this was made to be made this way. I think they created this piece. It's a 3-dimensional clown, like attached to, glued on it, I don't know what it is, on this thing. And I know for a lot of people this is kind of terrifying because they're like, this is creepy. I love this so much. It's so weird and so kitschy, and maybe I'll hang it in the bathroom or something. I don't know. I mean, it's not tiki, but it's just the era, the whatever 60s era, 50s, 60s, and the weirdness of it. Like, I wish I knew the history of it. But anyway, it was $10. With 30% discount, it was $7. I don't know. I love it. It's weird, I know. What can I say?
The winter winds may still be blowing, but you can keep warm with the cozy sounds of beautiful light music. Join me on Moody Mood Music on live365.com. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll warm your soul with easy listening favorites like a cup of hot cocoa. Join me at Moody Mood Music on live365.com.
So then I went over to the CDs, and there were a lot of people hanging around the CDs, and a lot of them I recognized as people who are there a lot, who I think are resellers, and saying, oh, and they were having discussions among themselves about how things are being held back, and whatever, and they haven't been putting new stuff out, but now everything's coming out. And there was like a great big old cart that had a bunch of CDs in addition to the ones that were put out already, and they were, talking about that. So I went around, I thought, well, it's curious. I went around the corner. Usually Savers doesn't have a lot of records. I mean, they usually only have about maybe 20 records. When I go there, it's pretty typical for them. And it's different. Like, there's some things there from the previous week, but pretty much every week I go, there's some new things, different things that were not there before. But a small amount, like 20 records. Well, I turned around the corner where the records are, and there were 2 giant rack full of records there, which is like way more they would usually have. And then next to it was a rolling cart that had like 4 boxes of records, big crate things of records. And I thought, oh man, what is this? And I go over and start looking at it, and just before I start really looking and just kind of poking in a couple things, literally everything that, like, it was 50% country and 50% easy listening. That's all there was. I mean, there wasn't any other kind. It was half country and half easy listening. And I was like, oh my stars. Oh, I am in trouble, because these records are $1.50, and with the discount they're $1.04 to be exact. So it's dollar records. Tons of easy listening. So you know what happened. 38 records I got. Wasn't planning on it. But hey, they got to have a new home. Second chance, third chance, whatever. So again, I'm not going to describe every record or talk about them. We'll talk about them in detail when we do the Cheap Lounge series. When they're uploaded onto the radio station, then we'll talk about them when I've had a chance to listen to them, because I haven't even listened to these. But I'll just quickly go through what I got. Glenn Miller's story in stereo, the new Glenn Miller Orchestra under the direction of Ray McKinley. This is a British release of this in stereo. Budget label, International Award Series, Pleasant Percussion of Leroy Anderson. I love these percussion records so much. This will be groovy. Les and Larry Elgart, The Sound of the Times. Look at this track listing here. Sign of the Times, Batman theme, Going to Grandma's House, California Dreaming. This is going to be good. I sense a winner. I thought maybe this was a compilation when I saw it, but I read the entire thing and checked it out, and it is not. It's from 1980. Ray Conniff, The Perfect 10 Classics. So very curious to hear this one. That's Mr. Ray Conniff. Piano, Billy Rowland plays Boogie Woogie. That should be cute. Never seen this one. Very surprised. There were some things in here I was really shocked that I was going to get for $1. I mean, like, really? This is in a dollar bin? Project 3. Never seen this before, ever. The Kissing Cousins with Lou Davis and his orchestra. One of those beautiful Command Project 3 things with all the liner notes and gatefold. Super nice. Can't wait to hear that. Dance at the Discotheque on Somerset. Gotta get it. Okay, now here's something blew my mind again when I saw it. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm getting this for $1, because this I know is somewhat collectible. There are some collectible things in the easy listening world. Holly Ridge Strings, the Beach Boys Songbook for $1, and it's in gorgeous condition. Absolutely beautiful. And as if that wasn't enough, in the next box, you guessed it, Hollywood Strings play the Beach Boys Songbook, Volume 2. It's insanity at Savers. Absolutely crazy. All the Things You Are, Boston Pops. Vocalist Matt Monroe, These Years. Great songs from Motion Pictures. This is a Series 2000 from Time Records. Hugo Montenegro playing all these great movie themes. Very excited to hear it. Harmony. This is George Ciravo and Hal McIntyre, Dancing in the Dark. The lovely cover there. All right, I'm going to stop there. We have plenty more to look at, but I do want to take a moment to say, you may have seen my recent Exotica countdown and top 20 albums, and I did a Hawaiian Leg giveaway, and the winner was Steve, who's one of my subscribers, who made I want to share with you, made a video. I'm going to link below, but he made a video of him opening up his prize box, his Hawaiian Lays, but he also showed talked about his favorite Exotica records, which I know many of us are interested in, and he talked about a couple of his favorite albums and showed some of his collections, and then he's going to be doing more of that because he also is into thrifting and finding vinyl and all of this and a wide variety of different kind of music. So he did a really cool video that I'm going to link below, so you can go and watch that if you want to, and subscribe to his channel as well. It's called Wax Eclectic. Eclectic, is that right? Wax Eclectic. So I'll link that below, and you can go check out his channel. So that's all for now. I have to work the next 3 days. I don't know whether I'll get a video out or not of this part 2. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But anyway, I'll try, and we will see you in the next video. So subscribe if you want to see more. Give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell if you want to be annoyingly prodded every time that I do a video. And leave any comments below. I enjoy hearing from everybody and what their thoughts and experiences and whatever are with these kind of records and this music. We'll talk to you guys later.